There's only one competition for Ilia Topuria, and that's Islam Makhachev.
I can't doubt Ilia anymore. I can't doubt him.
Exactly.
Pound for pound, where do you put Izzy compared to Islam? Like Islam is so much better than Izzy. He just fought and got knocked out like a few months ago.
Right.
Which doctor approved him to get back in the ring?
Your profession is to fight. If you get knocked out, so be it. You have another fight coming up. Get ready. That's your profession. We're real MMA fans. We go out and we drink beers and we watch fights.
Hella beers.
When we kick it through the door, this is true hardcore. What you fools waiting for? This is true hardcore. We got everything you want. This is true hardcore.
Welcome back, folks, to another day, another podcast. Today we're getting violent with it again. Not really, but we're going to talk about violence. We're going to talk about UFC, and we got my dog Freshy back. At this point, you're making history. This is the most featured guest on the show so far. It's like
Recurring guest. Listen.
Reoccurring guest, yeah. 4th or 5th time.
When you're plugged in with the plugs, you know what I'm saying? You get to come out and shine.
He's talking about me. THC.
Let's get it.
Highly connect on the plug.
Know.
And then today we got a first-time guest too as well. My dog Jose in the building, representing the long hair gang. Long hair don't care. Yeah, Zersky. Good Dad Gang as well in the building.
Good Dad Gang.
And most importantly, we're all three fucking UFC MMA buffs here, and we're gonna predict, review, talk about the year, what we've experienced so far, kind of check in, and also predict everything that's happened so far as well. And everything's gonna come up at the end. We're gonna do a little White House. Well, whatever.
Prediction.
We'll get into it.
White House car
I
prediction.
never announced the podcast, and fucking this is weird. Treating the podcast like an event and shit. But what's up with y'all? Anyways, first and foremost, how y'all feeling today?
Shit, bro. Feeling great. Feeling good. You already know. Just ready for all the upcoming events and the fights that are coming up. Super excited for a lot of them. And I'm just vibing, bro. Enjoying life, living.
We're recording this a couple weeks after, 1 or 2 weeks after the Diego Lopez fight. That was this weekend?
That was not even 1 week ago, bro.
That was this weekend, right?
One week maybe. Yeah.
That was this past weekend, right?
Yeah, with the Canelo Crawford.
Yeah, with Crawford and Canelo the same day.
Yeah,
Crazy. How'd y'all feel? Who'd you have going into the fight? Because me and Freshy watched it together. Who'd you have?
You talking about the UFC fight?
Yeah, the Diego Lopez, Gene Silva fight. Who'd you have going into that fight?
Gene Silva's just a dog.
You're a fight. You guys, are fighting nerds fans. Both.
I'm not a fighting nerds fan.
I don't want to say fighting nerds, but
fighting nerds are fucking dope. I mean,
I'm a fighting nerds fan. I don't give a fuck.
But like,
yeah,
I'm
a fighting nerd too. But
they all snap.
They're cool, but you had Gene Silva going into it?
Absolutely. It's just his fighting style, the way that he fights, the way that he gets in the ring, and he's like clapping hands with niggas. And
I was telling you that, remember? I was like, yo, he's just like confident in there.
He's fun. He's fun to watch, but I'll be honest, dog. I was with Freshy. I was telling Freshy the whole time. I thought Diego Lopez had it. I thought Diego Lopez was gonna handle that. And he did though. I ain't gonna lie, that was a pretty good fight. Gene Silva had his moments, but bro, that elbow that put away Gene Silva, that's crazy.
But the thing that I didn't like is Diego Lopez after the fight. He was like, "Oh, like I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him." He was getting up kicked and punched in the face the whole time, and then I feel like he threw that elbow lucky, and then he caught him.
I feel like
it was stopped a little early too. Like he was like he didn't get a chance to defend himself.
That was who you were talking to. That was saying,
yeah.
Oh my God,
I mean, I was like. Other people are agreeing with me, so I mean, I know I'm not the only one. I just felt like he needed like another.
It was not an early stoppage.
I feel like
the other people that agree with him are the other three fighting nerds, Carlos Prates, Rufy, and Chow.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, though, no, he got murked, man. And the crazy part is, Pobrecito, he was so concussed after he threw that blow. He was like, he swung at him after the fight.
How good was the fight?
That's what he's saying. He's saying it wasn't a swing.
Great fight.
And that's what I love. Bro.
It was a swing. Hold on. It was a swing.
He said it wasn't a swing.
He swung at him.
I said, remember when
he pushed him?
You see what I'm saying?
Put the clip. Put the clip. Put the clip.
Okay, put the clip. Cut to a clip.
He literally pushed him in the back.
All right, relax. Budget is crazy. Okay. All right, listen. That was a great fight, man. Who's Diego Lopez fighting next? Who do you think?
No, it has.
For the belt, you gotta go up to Volk, or no? He said he gotta fight somebody else before Volk. That's what we said.
I guess so. Yeah.
No, he just won the number one. No, he doesn't have to fight nobody else. He just lost to the champion.
He just waits for Volk to tell him, yo, fight me.
It's either Volk rematch
or Volk's got to win against Leroy Murphy, right?
That's another one.
That's
another. It's between Diego Lopez and Leroy.
No, but Leroy Murphy got to fight him next. I think that's what they're fighting. I think that's the line.
Yeah.
Who's winning, Leon Murphy or
because he
Volk?
already fought Diego. I mean, listen, Volk is an
You're
animal.
a Volk fan too.
I'm going with Volk.
I like Volk, but Leroy Murphy has looked unstoppable in he's unbeaten. He hasn't beat him.
That elbow was raw.
raw.
That elbow that night was raw.
That was a huge card too. There were so many
I'll tell
good
you
fights.
what, but
in that
at
card.
first, like, who's he fighting that day again? What was his name? That Leron fight that he did this.
Pico.
Pico, yeah.
His debut.
He came out.
Yeah, they've been
Was
set.
it?
You see,
All of
Patchy
those
Mix.
fighters,
Patchy
right.
Mix is now in the early.
you're saying
prelims.
this nigga,
he's
like-
fighting a nobody.
Mind you,
They all getting
he fought.
tried.
He fought someone who's debuting, right? Or no, he wasn't debuting then.
Yeah, he was.
Was
He was already a
Andrew
made man from
Pico.
the other
Pico.
company from PFL, right? Where did he come from? Pico?
No, he came
Where
from
was
Bellator.
Pico?
Bellator.
From Bellator, my bad. From Bellator. He was already a made man, Bellator, but he was already a champion over there.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Pico,
yeah.
Pico,
So-
but that was his UFC debut.
Right. So when I'm comparing that, like, I can't compare Volk to somebody who's debuting from Bellator. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. The guy who won, Leron Murphy.
Yes.
He's on a winning streak in the UFC.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
beat a lot of people. The guy
He
who
just-
he beat is
yes,
Pico.
exactly.
He's
I
going back
understand
down
that.
in the early. But Leron Murphy versus Volk, that's a
No,
great
I
fight.
understand that, but I'm saying
Yeah, that's
that,
next
like,
for Volk, I think.
I don't think he's gonna beat Volk. Yeah, he beat this guy, but he did at first. He was.
But
it
so
was-
many people were high on him. Leron Murphy was like a plus 300.
Really?
Super
He was
underdog.
an
Oh,
underdog.
I don't remember.
Well,
that.
Yes.
Pico had a lot of hype. Pico
He had a lot of people behind him saying,
A
"No,
lot
this
of
guy's
hype.
the guy. He's
Right.
the one." Like, and he looked good.
Yeah.
He looked great in the beginning of that fight. He just got caught.
Yeah, that was a cool, good elbow, man.
Yeah,
Good
that's what I
elbow.
was gonna say. That he came out looking strong, like, and it looked like.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he just. Shout out to Leron Murphy because that spinning back.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I promised myself earlier in the year when Diego Lopez lost to Volk. That was this year or last year?
That was
This
year, I believe.
I think it was the beginning of the year.
This
Might have
year?
been.
Whenever it
Yeah, it was
was,
this year.
I lost money on that, and I promised myself. I promised myself I would never bet on Diego Lopez again because that whole fight he was doing the fucking twitch, the neck
No,
twitch.
but you can't say
The neck
never.
twitch.
You can't say never.
Of
but
course, yeah.
like-
well,
he
I
like
said never,
goes like-
and I just
you were
reneged
just-
on it, and
yeah,
I
yeah.
bet on him again that day with
I get you.
with Buddy, but he didn't do it. Freshy pointed out that he probably did it twice the whole fight, the neck twitch. He went from doing it every second.
He worked on it. I said. Remember, I was like, he worked on
He
it.
worked on it,
It's
bro.
just
So
a-
shout out Diego Lopez, shout out his therapist, whoever helped him out with that. That was crazy.
But you think it's a disadvantage to his fighting game for him to do this?
100,000%. Yes, it's a mental twitch, and you're more worried
How about Dustin Poirier when he picks up his shorts? It's
That's
the
also
same
not
shit.
good, but
No, that's
It's
also
not
retarded
good.
too.
He's one of the best of all
That's
time.
also terrible.
No,
It's
I'm
worth-
saying I know, but he, like
That's
it-
like a
because
swag type
somebody
shit,
can
like,
time
Nah,
that.
That's
Yes,
a
it
swag.
is.
You hear this guy? That's a swag.
It
type
is, though.
shit.
It is
That's a
like-
swag.
Like,
Yo,
that's it.
It's a
That's his-
signature move.
It's
a
no,
signature
it's
move.
like it's
It's
the
a
way
emo.
that he feels in
The
there.
guillotine.
It's,
It's an emo. It's an emo.
Jump in the guillotine.
No,
It's Dustin's signature move.
it's just his fighting style. The way he
Yeah.
fights, he's ready. Like he's
Yo, shout out to Dustin
know?
Poirier. He's a dog.
It's a twitch. At the end of the day, it's a psychological twitch, and the pulling up the shorts as a Chico from Hialeah,
But how
I
raw
could
does it
defend
look?
and understand
Exactly.
a little bit more.
Exactly.
But the neck twitch is. My dad just turned around and did a whole fucking like office type of.
That's like a comfort blanket, though. You can't do that.
What are you saying? What's a comfort blanket?
To be doing that, that just makes you comfortable.
right.
My dad said, be comfortable.
This nigga, they'll time that and break your jaw.
Right, that's the thing. It's about timing. And
That's
if
what I was
somebody
saying.
times
like,
it, it's a
somebody
wrap.
can time
for the
that
kid.
short grab,
Yeah.
or he knows he's gonna keep doing that. As soon as he goes here,
Or the neck
Like,
twitch.
Right.
The neck
Come here.
twitch is
I'm gonna
so
go like
crazy
this.
to
I'm gonna
me.
go like this. I'm gonna pull up my shorts, right?
Right,
You think
right.
it's a disadvantage to my game? I'm pulling my shorts. Come out, honk. That's what Dustin Poirier does.
Right,
Like
right.
that shit does no disadvantage to him. To pulling up to the shorts. This
Yeah.
shit does no disadvantage to him. Him fighting and while he's beating your ass. Like this shit does nothing.
We're
right.
gonna
That's
zoom
not-
in on him
That's
when he
not a
said that.
disadvantage.
It was probably
it's just a
you
tick.
probably got mad at it because since he lost, you're like, it has to be that. The reason is that because of the fucking chin
Can
thing.
you guys believe we live in a world where we can't say who's Dustin gonna fight next?
That's
you
crazy.
retired? Oh yeah, exactly. That
That's
makes
crazy,
sense.
huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Crazy, man. We're getting
So
old,
many great
guys.
fights.
Fuck.
Dustin, man. Dustin.
The
That's
diamond.
one fighter that I kind of seen most of his career.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite fight from Dustin Poirier that you could think of?
Wow, good question.
Ooh.
Yo, that's good.
I already know which one. The Dan
What's
Hooker.
yours?
The Dan Hooker one.
Dan Hooker down.
COVID times.
Hooker.
COVID times. There's
Wow.
nothing else going on, and these guys just came on there and put on.
That is a
Great
raw
performance.
fight. You're right, bro.
Hey, you don't hear no
That
fans. It's
FD
just
Apex was
elbows
raw,
and
dog.
Yeah.
Fra, bro. I argue that they should drop fights with no commentary. They should drop a fucking mic in
Yeah,
the
they should
octagon,
definitely
and
have
like I would watch that. I would love to watch fights with no,
like
with no
rewatch it,
commentary.
like on ESPN Plus, like put it and then get to choose between commentary or no commentary.
Shh, that'd be so raw, bro.
So
And
raw.
you could just hear that. This
Right.
is crazy, bro. That'd be
Right.
sick. That'd be sick.
You don't
That'd be
think them
sick.
niggas talk to each other in the ring?
Absolutely.
That's true.
Of course.
You
They
can
talk
hear
shit
it
to each
even
other.
with the commentary.
My
Like,
favorite.
like the NFL cam, like the NFL.
Yeah, the mic'd up,
Yeah, yeah.
I love
Mike
mic'd up.
My
Anything
favorite,
mic'd up,
my
I
favorite
love.
Dustin Poirier fight would probably be the one against Khabib. She was super fire. No, I'm
Dustin
just kidding.
Poirier versus Khabib. It was
I'm
it
just
was an
kidding.
exciting fight because it was a big name and
No.
Justin
My-
Gaethje versus Khabib.
That was a
That was the fight that people forget about.
that was a
Khabib.
good fight.
He hit
Nah.
Khabib with a huge uppercut. Huge.
Uh,
Shout out my chico Justin
Saint Denis.
Gaethje, my dog.
His fight with
Gaethje, we need you on the
Saint
podcast.
Denis. Poirier versus
Huge
bro. Did you see that? You remember that fight?
Justin Gaethje's a chico. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Not at
Just
all.
wanted to confirm.
He's not a Chico at all.
He is a chico. Hey, bro, if you got Latino heritage, you're a chico, man. To me, in my eyes, my family, my grandparents were born in Cuba, bro. My parents were born here. So you're gonna
No,
say I'm
yeah.
not the highly a chico?
No, because that's what you're representing. But
Type
Justin
shit.
Gaethje doesn't represent nothing that has to do with Chico.
Justin, if you're
But
listening,
it's-
and we know you are,
Right? Is he a Chico?
I
Not
know-
at all.
Not at all.
He is a chico. He's Mexican.
It's in his blood, but he doesn't,
Okay.
he doesn't rep
Bro,
it.
dude,
But
he
he's
doesn't
American.
rap anything, but I'm sure
He
you know.
raps America.
He raps
United
America,
States.
right.
Bro, I'm sure there's a clip somewhere of him talking Spanish.
I'm dead.
If
No
not,
way.
Justin, I'm
Trust
gonna
me.
tag you in this. You're gonna respond
All
with
right.
a clip in Spanish. And my dog, I need you on the podcast. Go.
If he knew how to speak Spanish, he would have been brought it out. Like in one
Yeah,
of those
right.
cards.
When?
like,
Who in the UFC is
What?
gonna ask him Spanish?
you want more fans. If you can speak Spanish,
Oh, I
yeah.
feel you, I feel you, I
He
feel
would have
you.
been in one of those.
Listen, I think Justin has been fighting a lot. He's worried about fighting. And have you
Love
seen his
Justin.
fights? It's all wars. My dog,
Love
don't be
Justin.
thinking
Well,
after
you
his
only
fights.
booked Justin for a war.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
My
the
dog-
best fight.
He's
in
like
my
Max
lifetime.
Holloway.
Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje.
Top tier. Top
There's
tier.
no fight that I can think of that's better
What's
than
next
that
for Max Holloway?
one. Anybody.
Anybody.
The biggest
Doesn't
fight
matter.
That he
Give
can
him-
get.
Such a Max Holloway.
Max
Anybody.
Max Holloway can fight until he's 70. That guy's a
I want to
savage.
see him
I'm just
fight
kidding.
somebody exciting, like a big name fight, like
Who?
Conor
What?
McGregor. That would
Yeah.
be fucking huge.
Yeah, but didn't they fight?
Crazy.
Did they fight? No, they didn't.
They
fight.
did fight. They have.
They fought, right?
Yeah, Conor McGregor. was
Young,
like,
young.
Wow,
same way he fought Dustin at that time.
Yeah, young.
Yep.
That era.
Dude.
Conor was collecting rings.
That
like
was
Thanos.
the
Yeah.
dead era. That was when nobody was really watching. They picked it up. Conor McGregor picked the whole UFC on his back.
no, yeah, for sure.
All right. So let's do this. What do you guys think is next for? Well, we know what's next for Carlos Prates, but we're gonna touch on that in a little bit. What's next for Gene Silva?
Gene Silva, I think he's definitely needs to just take a quick little 2-3 month break, 4-month train super hard, and who's next for him? That's a great question. I don't know, honestly, but I do want to see him again. He's super exciting, and
Let us know in the comments who you think's next for Gene Silva.
yeah, he's super exciting to watch. I love watching him.
What
He's
about
just
Rufy, the other fighting nerd?
I think he's also.
Was he even? I don't think he was ranked. I
What
think
weight
this
is he
was his
fighting in
ranked
again?
fight.
He's fighting in what?
I don't think he's right. Let's check.
And
Yeah,
he's
he
fighting
just-
in 155, right? He fights in 155.
Rufy fights at 155.
155.
Yep.
Oh man, so
Gene Silva 145.
So he just lost to BSD and
Yeah.
lost Saint Denis.
That was he got choked out. That was
Deserve.
and that's,
in
that's
London.
what I was
That was
saying.
in
That,
London.
have you seen Saint Denis fight versus Dustin Poirier?
Yeah,
The last one? Okay, yeah. The fucking Dustin Poirier knocked him out.
Knocked him out. I had
Yeah.
BSD winning that fight, and I
BSD
lost.
is a dog.
Bro,
too,
you picked
like,
the worst picks.
That wasn't a bad pick. BSD's raw, man. That was
He
a
was,
great.
favored.
That was
He
a-
is
He was
raw.
a favor, and he was on a heater.
But like,
That-
how do you
yeah,
not
he was
go?
on a
How
heater.
do you not go for Dustin there, the American?
BSD was on a heater. He was.
I fuck with you. I fuck with you.
If I let a fucking America and shit dictate my picks, I'd be
I'm
broke.
dead.
Man, shout out Ilia. Ilia versus it's gonna be what then? Ilia and Armin?
Armin.
No, it's either Armin or Gaethje, but I was looking like more like Gaethje.
Oh yeah, it's Gaethje. Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
Gaethje. Well,
I think
what do you think happens there? I think Ilia.
Exciting
Uh,
fight.
Ilya will knock.
Never mind, I
Ilia-
didn't say that, Justin.
Ilya will knock anyone
Ilia-
out. There's only one competition for Ilia Topuria, and that's Islam Makhachev.
Islam or Ilia?
Islam.
Islam. How about this?
Islam Makhachev needs to fight Ilia
But-
Topuria because that's the only competition
Wow,
I see for
Ilia is
Ilya.
the new pound for pound. Did you know that?
Yes, I've been knowing
They're
that.
fighting for pound and for the belt. Once
Ooh.
if
Islam Makhachev.
if Islam
Oh,
wins
right.
this fight versus Jack, which is not going to be an easy fight. It's going to be a great fight.
It's gonna be a good fight. Yes.
It's like
wow, people aren't giving it to Jack. People think Jack's gonna get whooped.
No,
I don't think he's gonna get whooped, but I do see a submission by Islam.
super underrated.
I see a submission
champion.
by Islam.
Yeah, me
Mark
too.
my words. We're gonna clip it later.
But what I was going to say is Ilia versus Islam. Yes, it's a big name fight because pound for pound. But Jack versus Ilia too. That would be a super exciting fight because you know they're going to stay.
versus Ilia Topuria.
And like if Jack
At
beats
170?
Islam,
True,
and-
because
No, you
Islam
can't-
went up. So imagine.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Ilya
You're
goes
not gonna see Ilia versus Jack because Jack's at 170.
Ilia wants to fight Islam. That's what he wants.
Exactly.
If Islam loses, he goes back down. He fights Ilia. If Islam wins, Ilia goes up.
No, but I see a world where
How do you
like
see
you could have
Ilia
beat
at
him once.
170?
Yes, he said he wanted to do
I don't
it.
care what he says.
wants to- what?
Don't Ilia needs to
You
stay
can't
at
doubt him.
155. I
No,
don't
what
not
if
doubt
everything
him,
that he
but
has done, you can't
I don't
doubt
think
him.
at
He says he wants to
170. What does he
Yes.
walk around at?
He probably walks around at like 180. Probably. He's heavy.
Really?
Yes.
Fuck it. I mean,
Who wins Pantoja and Josh Van?
What a fucking.
What a fight! I ain't gonna lie.
Pantoja.
That's one of my most exciting.
Pantoja.
Pantoja's too experienced. I think for.
Shout
I
out
think it's
Pantoja is one of my favorite fighters. Dog.
I like-
Raw, man.
Joshua
I like
Van
Van.
is one of my favorite fighters.
like
He's
Van.
raw too. Joshua Van's raw as fuck too. But I hope
got
this is
heart.
like an OG taking him to school moment.
yeah,
I think that's what's gonna happen with the grappling. I think the
Yeah,
grappling.
I think Pantoja's gonna.
But I think we're gonna
Pantoja-
be surprised by Joshua's Van's takedown defense and his will to win, and his boxing is so clean.
What about Merab and Corey Sandhagen?
Marab.
I think Marab is easy.
Yeah.
That's
going
actually,
Merab,
this
man.
is actually part of a crazy card. I should have done it in order, but
I'm
Merab,
going
yeah, Merab,
Merab.
bro, Merab might go down as one of the goats, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the dominance is crazy.
The dominance is crazy. Yes, and he's
Like,
but-
he's boring almost.
like he's
No, no,
just durable as fuck. Like
It was boring, but I feel like it has gotten more exciting. Like
he's
the way he
getting more
talks
exciting
and
'cause he's better at striking,
he's taunting.
and he's funner.
his social media presence has gotten a lot better.
So
and
it doesn't
stuff,
matter
and-
really.
But listen,
he makes the fight exciting. Even
listen.
if he's grappling the whole time, he makes it exciting with his taunting and his talking.
Did you watch basketball? Are you a fan of basketball?
Yeah.
He definitely.
Do you remember the Warriors dominant era
Yeah.
where they were just whooping everybody's ass? And it's like,
Warriors.
yeah, don't get me wrong, it's fun to watch these guys ball and hit these threes, and Steph fucking shooting the three and looking at the crowd like, suck my
I
But
dick.
mean,
you don't
if
got to
you're-
talk
if
about
you're from there.
we're from Miami. Nigga. We got the Heat with LeBron, Wade, Bosh.
Not the same, not the same. There
What?
There was a lot of interesting
That's
games
a-
with the Heat. There was times where they were dominating and it was much shorter. But my G,
No,
those Warriors teams were whooping everybody's ass for
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and at a different pace.
Right.
And get
because
bro,
they caught the after the Heat match. If they would have been around when the Heat was around, sorry,
bro,
the
you
Heat all
fans are
time
so
is better.
delusional, bro.
The-
Heat fans are so delusional. This is crazy, bro. As a Laker fan, I have to say, it. And we're delusional too. Lakers fans, we think everybody's gonna get traded to the Lakers every year.
You got Lakers
But-
fans are you guys are only fans when you guys are good. When you guys are doing
Hey,
bad,
we're
you
getting
guys
that championship next year, though. My dog Bronny winning the chip. Let's go. My bad. Sorry.
Probably not.
It's crazy. The Lakers is just crazy. Let me,
Probably
hey,
not.
holla at me. I gotta do a basketball episode one of these days. But back to football.
Back to UFC.
football. Yo, I'm wilding.
What's the score on the Dolphins?
Off.
You read my fucking mind. Dolphin score.
The Dolphins are losing to the Bills,
Oh my
31-21, with less than a minute left in the fourth quarter.
It's a wrap, kid.
It's a wrap, buddy.
It's a wrap, kid.
It
It is a wrap. So
how to make money?
Marabin score?
Bet against Florida.
Wait, what? Bet against who?
Against the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
always against the Dolphins. Jury versus Khalil Roundtree. Jury,
Prochazka.
Prochazka versus Khalil Roundtree.
But this is UFC
I got Jiri.
320.
This is the card coming up. It's one of these
I
cards.
got
Oh,
Jiri.
October 4th. That's we're gonna
Jiri by knockout.
A
Samurai
Meme Coin
Swords.
podcast.
Middle.
Meme Coin podcast live stream October 4th.
Oh, y'all not ready for
Morning,
meme
that bitch.
coins.
Yeah, this episode's
ready.
probably gonna come out right before. Hopefully, ideally.
You're not ready for meme coins.
Hey, listen, Jiri versus Khalil.
I got Jiri Prochazka by Samurai Sword to the middle.
For sure, he's gonna push out.
Out of nowhere. I
I think he's gonna have to. What do you think?
I think Khalil has looked good in his last few fights,
I think so
and
too.
he's looked very poised inside the ring.
I think so
But
too, bro.
I think Yuri's so wild, he's gonna take that wild side out of Khalil, and he might expose him.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Khalil's plan is to go in there and stay composed,
Yes.
and like basically like
Can't
put
do
him
that
up
with
against
Jiri.
the fence and try
Jerry
to
went to
control him.
college. He went to college.
Did he go to
It's a
college?
random fact.
He
Wow.
did. Yeah.
Like, out of nowhere. Jiri went to college.
No, but there's this post online that like he was with a bunch of like imagine you're like he's doing like this private whatever course or whatever the fuck learning, and he was like they were having this party like it's like a 6-person party, you know, with the kids he graduated with, and like it's a bunch of nerds, you know, a bunch of like small nerds. He's like a big fucking monster amongst men, and they're all like jumping in the background, and like there was a tweet. There's like you could see the moment where Jiri snaps like goes back to like Jiri, and we're like he's like happy, and then out of nowhere he goes. Bro,
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I got like
a small little he's in his like a small little apartment room. It's damn near empty. Like it's like a TV and a bunch of people dancing in the background. Like not a bunch, like 2 people, 3 people dancing in the background. And it's like a graduation party. And Buddy's just like, you know how Jerry's a fucking kind of awkward, kind of on the spectrum type of guy. And he's like with a crazy smile.
Kind of on the spectrum type of guy.
And then out of nowhere he goes from his crazy smile to.
Yeah.
And it's like you could tell that's when he locks
There's
in
that
for
killer
training.
in his eyes.
Yeah, I feel
So,
like
If he, I don't know if he paces himself. What were you gonna say? You feel
when he cut
he's
off
not
that
gonna pace
ponytail he had up here on the top of his head, that was
Antenna?
like hanging, like holding up. Like that's when he started to go down. Like don't
never cut it.
Yeah,
You don't
the energy
ever
comes from
cut
the hair-
such
power-
a
the power comes from the
masterpiece
hair.
off.
That's what they told me about my hair. I lied. Everybody tells me
no.
to cut it, but guess what? It's the power.
Nah, but I got Jerry there. You said you have
Yeah,
Khalil.
what do you
Okay.
have?
Yeah, Khalil. Yeah,
Khalil. I just feel like he's
Who was
gonna,
who
I
was
think
who
Khalil.
was?
It's
Wait,
gonna be a great fight.
Unless Jiri,
Wait, I thought-
imagine Jiri
Wait a
poised.
second, though.
Imagine Jiri with that craziness, but like almost Charles Oliveira, like where he's poised and like he controls himself.
He is not that type of fighter.
But he graduated.
Oh, you're talking about this was recent.
This is right now.
Right
Yes,
now.
This is right now.
I thought you were talking
Crazy
about like when he was a kid.
No, grown ass crazy Jerry that we know right now. He just went through this transformative experience.
I gotta see that.
I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. So imagine, maybe those couple
That's a good-
months.
that's a good
Getting
story.
a college education, I could imagine. I think a college education would make my stupid ass, make life
I
a little
don't
different.
I don't think I mean it depends what you're gonna study. If you're gonna be a lawyer, a doctor,
Hold on.
something-
What do you think Jerry's gonna study? He's gonna study like some psychological shit that's gonna make me better with my samurai ways.
Right, yeah, something super spiritual probably.
It's perfect.
Yeah, like because I guess that's how you get more meaning out of things, But
It's just I feel like
I mean, listen, whatever. Who cares? Like whatever you want to go and learn, and if you gotta go to college to learn some shit because you felt like tomorrow you woke up and you want to be a lawyer or some shit, just do it. Who cares?
you have to.
Listen,
cares?
Motivational Freshy. We're not
cares?
talking about the message to the people. We're talking about Jerry beating Khalil and how going to college might affect his craziness. I think
That's a good take because
Or his fighting style.
Yes, because
Okay.
what if he keeps that crazy energy
Okay.
and that explosiveness, but instead of just being a madman where he just goes all out nonstop without
like
stopping
that-
until he
that's
gets
what I-
knocked out?
that's what I
if-
want.
What if he paces himself and he goes like almost like Khalil Roundtree, like,
mean-
and then he fucking
I
gets
don't-
crazy?
I-
That would be scary.
the thing about the
You might
crazy
start
thing,
off
he
that
fights
way,
with
but
his
second
hands
round,
down.
He's gonna go crazy.
All you need for him to change his style is put his hands up. He fights with his hands down. Head.
That's
moving
another
like
thing
this.
too. That's another
That's
thing too.
his
Yeah,
style.
he
That's
fights
what's
like a
fire,
J.
man.
He can't
fights
change
like a
his
J. He
style.
fights like a
That's
highly
fire.
rough.
He's
He fights like a highly rough.
no, he just
I agree.
he's luring you.
Yes.
That's what that is. You guys have to understand. You
Hey,
have
that's
to
a lot.
trick
That's
people.
You can.
That's a
I can't
tactic.
imagine him. Yuri would like a high guard. I can't imagine.
Who's the best? Like,
Imagine he comes
that's
out with a high guard. We're gonna go. That's
Nah.
gonna be a great clip.
That's
no,
such a-
that would
If
be
he
a
doesn't
great
do it,
clip.
we're gonna drop it either way.
That'll be a great clip, but no, I doubt
That's
it.
what it is. It's a high guard. Khalil Roundtree's a high
I
guard
think he's
Thai
gonna
fighter.
come down with
Chico,
it.
if Diego Lopez could not do the neck twitch, I think anything is possible. Like that's
Nice.
crazy. But the way he used to do that
Nice.
shit,
He still did it a couple times.
He did it like
Twice.
twice or 2 or 3
bro,
times.
twice in like 3 rounds.
I had to put him because he was like he never did it. I was like, bro, he did it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, we rewinded it to see it. It was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, damn, that's a crazy card though, because at the main event's Pereira versus Ankalaev.
I want to see Pereira win, bro.
Yeah, Jose.
I want to see Pereira
That
win.
one's been brewing for a minute.
Yeah,
This is the rematch. This is a
because
rematch.
they're saying
Yeah.
because Alex kind of like ran away for a bit. That's what they were saying.
I want to see that like how he gets back into it because he's been out of like social media and shit like that.
Who, Alex?
Alex. He hasn't really been like
Yeah,
talking
because
Because he's beating down Nina Jones.
yeah.
No, Nina John has a wife first. A wife. A
He has a
husband.
husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all. Muela. And I think Alex has a wife too. I think
Nobody knows at the end of the
He has
day,
a
guys.
girlfriend.
They both have spouses. That has nothing to do with what.
Well, Alex
You guys
has,
hear how my
Apparently,
dad thinks?
apparently, John Jones also.
Alex had
was
a
part of that.
Alex
right?
has a wife that
No,
No?
if you look into
You
what
never
John
seen
Jones
that?
is a part of.
No. Well, that's probably now. That's probably now. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm not
You
gonna.
ain't seen him on the comedy show? You ain't seen him at that comedy show?
Nigga,
Who at a comedy show?
Scooter?
At a comedy show?
You riding
You ain't seen
scooter?
him at the comedy show? Oh, yeah.
You ain't seen him riding scooter with Khabib's cousin?
I saw a clip of him in the pool or some shit.
What? No, not in the back like that. Like, one like that. No, he pulled one of these. He pulled one of. Yo, hey, no, I'm out.
But you,
I'm out.
all right, but he
Dog
wasn't
was gonna
trolling.
beat
You don't
my
think he was
ass.
trolling?
Get trolled.
Listen, the comedy show scene, nigga, he was just banged up.
Yeah, the talk about.
Hey, no, because, you know, really.
Wow.
Well, he does kind of talk like that. He's very well spoken.
Wow.
And, you know,
Why haven't I
Daniel, come on.
seen any of
DC,
this?
You haven't seen any of that?
I beat your
Gary
ass.
going to
DC.
college?
if you put it
Everybody's
in that
got
context,
different
it's crazy.
algorithms. That's why you know. That's what it is.
But I would expect to see anything like
Guys,
UFC.
Freddie Mercury, GOAT. Will Smith, GOAT.
Freddie Mercury is the
John Smones,
legend,
John Smones. John Jones.
Go.
throw
Who?
go. Yeah.
What'd you say?
I've seen a video of him and
Who'd you say?
like 8 or 9 men in the first.
Who?
Freddie Mercury. Never seen that video? I mean,
what?
not the video, the picture of him in like a bed with like all his friends.
My dog did his thing. Whatever, bro. If you're gonna do something.
Allegedly.
No, allegedly nothing. Freddie Mercury was on that. He was super gay.
Super gay.
There's nothing wrong with the Queen's Raw though.
Right,
Queen's gangster.
and then who'd you say after that? Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Okay. Will Smith.
These crazy allegations.
Like, wait a second, wait. Do we?
I don't know. Whatever. Man, listen, man. It's comedy.
What
Comedy
are they?
podcast. Will, if you're listening.
We don't know if he's
Man, I love
gay
you,
or
bro.
pansexual or
It doesn't matter. Hey,
asexual
bro,
or
we
some
live in-
sexual.
cuck
We live in
sexual?
2020 fucking 5, my Jeezy. It's like at the end of the day, like this is crazy. Like you know, there's gonna
Yeah,
be gay
there's
people
wifers.
everywhere. Like they're gonna do it. You know,
Tolerance, is that what you're preaching?
tolerance sounds crazy. Tolerance, well,
You know that this
tolerance.
is the only country in the world that's cool, right?
Yeah.
Gay
No,
people
wait,
only
wait,
exist
wait.
in America, according to my
No,
dad.
I think it's like in Germany. It's not.
Bro, there's gay people everywhere. What the fuck are you guys talking
Who
about?
else? No, where else?
everywhere. I don't think it's
Canada. It's good in
There's some
Canada.
places
They
where-
kill
It's good
gay
in
people
Canada.
in the Middle East and China, so that means by default that they're there because they get killed there. But that means they're there. So and a lot of people escape there. They're everywhere, bro.
But this
Homosexuality is
the
a
only
mental
country
thing.
where it's celebrated.
What
It
fight
is,
were we talking
well,
about before
yeah.
we got into this?
What other fight?
No, but
Listen,
what-
this is the only country where sexuality is celebrated too, for all intents and purposes.
Yes.
Which is also a sick thing, you know, and that's
We're
the whole
sick in
thing.
the
Like
head.
that's why these companies celebrate that now because it's like, yeah, we make money off straight romance movies. Let's make money off gay romance movies. We make money off this. Let's make money off that. It's like it's money. It's all money. But anyways, people keep asking me, yo, what are y'all even on in these episodes? Like, how do we go from deep convos to wild jokes to life advice and back in 30 seconds flat? Let me put you on game. We're on Canna Kings. Whether it's CBD, Delta 8, or THCA, they got that top shelf, lab tested, smooth hitting goodness. No paranoia, no couch lock, no bad vibes. Just that clean, focused flow that lets the creativity flow and the comedy hit. So if you rock with the pod, support the squad, head over to cannakingsco.com. Load up your cart and use promo code UBTHCCrew at checkout for a little royalty level discount. Canna Kings, we're on it. And now you could be too. See you on Cloud 9. We didn't finish our predictions on
Alright.
Pereira. The audience is going to be like, what's wrong with these guys?
Nah, wait. You
We
said,
just took a break, guys.
You
That's why
said
we're
what?
a bit
You
all
said
over the place.
you said Ankalaev or Pereira?
I haven't said my pick yet.
You ever said your pick? This nigga thinks who?
Pereira.
We just
Yeah,
started making.
I think-
I just don't like Ankalaev.
I think
you just-
Ankalaev
but
is gonna win.
This is a pick of emotion or a pick of
But-
logic? This is
But I just can't go against Pereira, not against Ankalaev.
drama.
I mean, I want Pereira to win, but obviously,
What changes? What changes in this
What
fight?
changes this?
that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't
What
think.
changes
I don't
this
think.
fight? Ankalaev is now the champion, and he can't go out and do the same thing he did last time, or else
Yes, he can, and he will.
he
Can
can't.
and he'll win.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
he
That's
can.
Marab lightweight version.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
he's
if
not
you
gonna go
can't,
out there and
if
do
you
that.
can't find somebody stronger to outground his game,
Out
you know
Ankalaev
what I'm
him,
saying?
yeah.
You know, then
Yeah.
it is what it is. He's got to dominate until somebody can do that.
Yep. Or be strong enough to catch him once. Be fast enough and quick enough to catch him once.
Ankalaev
Which
have-
I think Chama has a chance of doing. And I agree with you with the passion side, brother. Because
If you-
I'm going to pick Chama to hopefully do it.
Chama.
What were you going to say? Jose?
if you think
what?
back to their first fight, the person who got rocked in that fight
Was
was Alex. Alex got rocked
Right.
in the first round, kind of like how he got rocked against Izzy.
Bro, Alex, you know, he has him in a crazy set too. We were making jokes about Jiri earlier, but Alex's set is kind of crazy too. His set is like down
Nah,
here.
Yeah,
Right.
no, because he's trying to lure you in to catch you with that.
I get it. I love him. I love it.
But that's what makes him
one of
so
my favorite
exciting.
fighters,
It
if
makes him-
not the. But
Yeah.
it's you know. Listen, what changed is because Ankalaev came in there like a monster, bro. Big Ank. He's one of the greatest Twitter trolls too, bro.
He's just think about it though. You can't get like Pereira's been on his social media shit and then his
Well,
advertising.
Jose just confirmed, or Jose made a point that he's been off it.
Well, now, yeah,
He's
exactly.
locked
But
in.
think about it. When you
He's
fight,
locked in. He's dark mode.
when
Dark
you-
mode like LeBron.
when you fight a guy he's not on social media every day. He's just locked in. He's running in a freaking mountain
Yeah,
somewhere in the snow.
This is like an analogy to Sugar Sean saying, "I'm gonna stop jerking off." And it's like, guy, Marab has probably never jerked off. Like Marab is like fucking swimming underwater back and
Yeah,
forth
exactly,
in pools.
like
and Sugar Sean's like, "I'm gonna
swimming
stop
through
jerking off
ice.
to beat him." And like, that's you're gonna do. You gotta
Never
do way
thought
more.
about it like
yeah,
that.
it's like,
Never-
bro,
This
like
nigga Marab is
the
fucking-
Guy,
comparison.
Marab doesn't even know what jerking off is.
Rob-
You explain it to
Mar-
the guy. He's like, "Oh, you funny." You
Marab
funny,
wakes
man.
up and runs like 900 miles and shit. You're gonna stop jerking
for
off?
the fun, bro. He does it for the fun, my G.
That nigga runs in his sleep.
Marab grew on me. Marab's like Future, where he grew on me, and it's like I didn't like him at first, you know, but now it's like
Yeah, same
that
thing,
guy's
yeah.
so fucking dominant, and he's hilarious too. He's hilarious. Shout out Marab, man.
I don't like his fighting style. I mean,
He is
I'm
hilarious.
probably always.
Oh, his fighting style's getting better. He's striking more, and I like that about him more. That makes me more of a fan of him. That he appeases to the crowd, and he's like, y'all don't like the crotch sniffing? Cool, I'm gonna fucking start striking
Yeah.
and talking shit more.
But he knows
I
who
just
to do that with.
don't
You
prefer
don't do that
that.
against Sean O'Malley.
I don't
To
prefer.
everybody.
I don't prefer that
you,
style.
don't, you don't do that against Sean
What do
O'Malley.
you mean? He picked up Sean and dropped his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
He
He
picked up
has-
Sean. He pulled the.
He won't stand and bang with
He pulled
Sean.
the Hamza. He pulled the Hamza on Sean O'Malley. when
He is
picked-
the Hamza out of that division.
I know, bro, but he did that to my boy.
I
Sugar
get you, I
Sean.
get you, I
Sugar
get you, I
Sean,
get
I'm sorry.
Who you got though, Marab or Hamza, pound for pound? Like who's just
Marab
overall?
or Hamza?
Marab has bigger strides.
Hamza,
right now.
Hamza.
Well, no,
Oh, no,
Hamza.
no,
Hamza-
Marab. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Marab,
Hamza
Marab.
has a bigger like.
But let's say, like, don't think about like past like. Oh,
opponents.
Marab has a lot more title defenses,
Yeah.
so it makes him greater, right?
No, he's
Right.
beat
Because-
great people. He beat Sugar Sean. He twice easily as fuck. He beat that other Umar guy who's a monster who's been dominating everybody.
Nurmagomedov. He
And
slammed
everybody
him and
before he's
pointed him.
dominated, and we've seen him lose. That's the cool thing. Marab lost in like early in his career, and like now he's just been on a tear against raw people, bro. Raw
Right.
people.
But
Yeah,
the
raw
way
people.
that Chimaev
The
dominates people,
But
I
who's
feel like
he
it just puts
dominating?
him above
And
Marab.
he didn't dominate Kamaru Usman, and that was a Kamaru Usman coming in on 4 days' notice, banged up with terrible knees at the end of his career. And that wasn't a domination. He dominated DDP.
Yeah, but you're giving
DDP was-
excuses on Kamaru Usman. Then you could have to. Then you have
He's
to
one
give
of the best
excuses to
wrestlers.
Hamza Chimaev then, because he was sick during that whole time, puking blood, coughing blood. That nigga was
But
going through that
whatever.
whole shit.
But the whole point is, if there's no excuses in the Marab
Hamza
conversation.
is a beast, man.
He's a beast,
beast.
but we're talking about pound for
He's a
pound.
beast.
And
Kevin Holland, so Hamon Papa.
No,
Listen,
that was
bro.
easy.
Gilbert Burns.
But that's what I'm saying. You
No,
say it's
no,
easy.
no, I'm gonna pop now with Gilbert Burns.
Go Papa.
Yeah, right.
Gilbert Burns, no Salamo con Papa. That was a war. That was a crazy fight.
That was his best fight.
Most exciting fight.
Most
Most
competitive
Most competitive
fight was because he almost got knocked out.
Shout out Gilbert Burns,
he
man. We're
almost got
high Ilia.
knocked
We need
out.
you, Gilbert Burns.
A couple times. So yeah,
If you saw what Hamza set up after that fight, it was like when he got to go take him down, he almost put him in a armbar. I think it was in the second
man,
round.
don't be surprised
And then
if
after
he-
that, he said, "I'm not trying to take this guy down no more." And then he
Right.
just started fighting with him.
yeah.
Which
yeah.
is what these guys have to do. They don't have that type of jiu-jitsu. Drake is
Yeah,
Duplessis today.
and Drake has got coached
Drake is-
wrong. They came in there thinking they were gonna like throw blows.
He
and
has
shit. It's like, get the
no
fuck out of here. You gotta
type of-
learn how to have some type of
I mean,
defense. Yeah.
listen, I knew Dreekers wasn't gonna win that fight, but
Damn.
a
I
lot
just
of
didn't
people were
expect
leaning
it like that.
Dreekers.
I didn't expect
A
that
lot of
either.
people were leaning Dreekers. I remember.
I was.
If you lean Drake is because you're thinking about Hamza's last fight versus Usman. He tired out towards that third round. That was my mindset. I'm saying
No,
Hamza's gonna if Drake is Duplessis
Every
can
fight's
last
different.
past the
and
third round.
Usman's a wrestler.
Everybody was worried about his gas.
And Usman's a world class wrestler that knows how to at least stay up and defend. You know, I'm not saying he was gonna tap Hamza out, but that fight was a lot of clinching. And like I said, Usman came in on like 4 days' notice,
Yeah.
bro. Like that's just crazy.
It was a good fight. That fight was a good fight because
Right.
Usman got into it, and that shows how great
But-
Usman is.
but-
Though you
but-
can't take those flowers
But he
away
did
from him. though.
dominate Usman kind of in
It
a
wasn't a
round.
domination.
It was
like
it
I
was
think the
2-1.
DDP fight was more dominant.
2-1.
It
First
was
two rounds
2-1,
went to
yeah,
Hamza.
so
Yeah,
that's
the
okay.
DDP
So
was
Kamaru
like
Usman
5-1,
started getting
5-0.
into it in the third round.
What's Dominic Reyes versus Carlos Oberg? What's going on there?
Great fight. Very exciting fight.
I like Oberg, but
Oberg.
I'm gonna go with the Chico.
I'm gonna go with Dominic Reyes because of his performance against John Jones.
No, but Dominic Reyes' recent performances, he's been doing really good.
He's a monster. But yeah, I'm gonna lean Dominic Reyes on this. But Carlos Ulberg is a dog, and he's also very exciting to watch.
I'm going young. I'm going Carlos Ulberg, just young in the game.
Youth.
Dominic Reyes has been on a heater lately. He's been beating some good guys, but I feel like Carlos Ulberg is gonna go out
Gotta end
there.
at some point, huh?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going
It's gonna be a
on
good
the
one.
younger side too. I think the MMA fighting is a young man's sport a lot of the time. you
I'd
know?
love to see the odds on that because I think Carlos Ulberg might be a small favorite. I don't think it's going to be that separated because Carlos Ulberg hasn't really fought any big names yet.
That's gonna be his biggest name.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Dominic Reyes is the favorite?
he
No.
should be.
We don't
I
know.
believe so. Check
I don't
it.
think so.
Possibly.
Dominic Reyes?
I don't think it's
I
out
don't
yet.
think so.
Let's find out.
Dominic Reyes was on a bad streak. He lost like 3, got knocked out. He was getting knocked out.
Yeah, against who?
against Yuri, but I'm saying like
The list of names are heavy hitters.
no, but if he's that good, then he should be competing with them. But he wasn't competing. He was getting knocked out.
Okay, but still, you can't go like Carlos
dropped
Ulberg
his stock a
hasn't
lot.
fought Jiri and hasn't fought these big
what I
old
just
names.
Hey,
said.
we
I
made
just
picks
said
for
that.
Jack versus Islam. I know we talked about it, but did we Jack versus Islam?
We
What's
didn't
your
make
pick?
that. We didn't make that. pick.
Ooh, let's talk about that.
It's
Let's
hard to
talk
pick
about
against
Let's touch
Islam.
on
No,
it
let's
quick.
start
It's hard
over
to
here.
pick
Let's touch
against
on it quick
Islam.
because we still got
Yeah.
some
Jack-
to go through.
And Islam Makhachev. All right, great matchup. I'm thinking
Make this easy.
I'm
Make this
thinking
easy.
Islam.
You
I'm
think
thinking Islam because I think that he's gonna go test his ground game with Jack, and I think he just might get it.
I'm gonna make this easy. I think Jack's gonna win. I think Jack's gonna take it to decision. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be similar to when
Decision
Izzy went
win?
up and fought. Yeah, I think it's gonna be similar to
See
when
that?
Izzy went up to fight, and then I forgot who was it he fought.
He went up to fight.
That's an
Jiri
interesting
Prohaska.
take,
No,
though.
he went up to fight
Jiri.
John Blokovich.
John, yeah, he went up
Yeah.
to fight John. I think it's gonna be similar to that, where somebody's gonna come up and they're gonna buy too much and then they could chew. And I think Jack's gonna have just enough wrestling defense to not get submitted. Avoid getting taken down, and when he gets taken down, he could get out of that. And the size is a big thing.
But Islam's a weight bully, anyways. I don't think that's
what I'm
because
saying.
I don't think
that's a
gonna be
crazy
true.
take that you're having because
Yeah.
Jack is going to be a huge
That's what we
underdog.
do here on the.
He's going to be champion plus 400 or 500 for Jack.
No.
Yes.
No.
Do they
I
have
have
odds on
plus 150 for Jack.
Yeah, and that's why
probably.
I meant it. That's
I
what I was
bet.
trying.
150
I
is
bet.
crazy
No,
against
no.
one
What
of
are
the
the
best
odds
of all
right
time.
now?
Against one of the best of all time is
All right, let's go to
actually
Hard Rock
crazy.
right now.
Plus
Yeah.
150 for Jack. I think so. And that's off the top of my head, bro.
They don't have odds for it, right? Wait, actually, let me see.
I don't think they have odds for it. No.
Let me see.
They don't. Yeah, it's not there. They're showing some of the prelims fight, but
See what I'm saying?
I'm sure
I
you
got
can search
Ankalaev,
it up.
but-
So where are you
Yeah.
niggas getting your numbers from?
I'm saying that's what I would put him as. I would put him as like plus
400. You're gonna
Plus.
put the champ. And like, think about it.
Yes.
If you're a casino putting that bet out, are you crazy, nigga? Because if that shit hits, you're gonna lose a
That's
lot
true.
of money.
That's true.
No,
That's,
you can't.
But those are my odds. I feel like
No.
they fight 10 times. Jack maybe wins.
What do you mean? There's
3
no
or
odds
4
out.
of
There
them.
are odds out. Jack's plus 196. Islam's minus 260.
I was
You
looking at
see what I'm
ESPN.
saying though?
Oh,
I was
well,
pretty
yeah,
close.
Maybe
I
not
said-
on ESPN,
I said plus
but
150.
but like Vegas has it at that. A lot
Plus
of major
200.
sports books have it. Yeah, bro.
I was gonna say plus
Bro, hey,
200.
there's
No,
you think
but-
these evil Illuminati companies
what
are
I'm
gonna wait to take people's monies and betting? These people, the second
Anthony-
the fights get announced, they're like, "Yo, come on, start
Yeah.
betting."
Anthony made me think about
Sick
that.
fucking
When you think
Vegas
about it, you
Yeah, think about it as a casino.
putting the
companies.
champion as plus 150, even if he's not gonna win.
Even if
you're
forget about what you
Exactly.
think. It's about the money aspect.
I'm
of
talking
it.
about like my personal odds. I feel like just
Yeah, plus 196 is not.
No, I get that.
there's
it's not worth it. There's
It's
no
not
point
worth
of
it for
betting
me.
on that.
I'll take Islam in the distance for that.
Yeah,
No, but you know
If that
what?
drops though, give
That's not
me
bad,
give me
though.
a Jack plus 3.
give me
Let me see what the Jack
Not
by
gonna lie.
decision is. Let me see what the Jack by decision is. But I do think Jack's gonna win by decision either way, though. Betting aside,
Not gonna
I
lie.
think Jack's gonna win by decision. I think it's gonna be a situation like similar to Izzy versus John, where a champ goes up and relax. Like you're going way too high right now. Stay where you're at, buddy.
But I don't think
That's a great take
Izzy's
because-
ground game is not as good as Islam's ground.
I agree, but
So it might not be like that.
But
I agree.
pound for pound, where do you put Izzy compared to Islam? Like Islam is so much better than Izzy.
It depends on.
Izzy's
I agree.
a legend because of his fighting style and what he has done to these big names. But But Islam is levels
I
above
agree,
Izzy.
but Jack.
Levels.
Yeah, on the ground game.
No.
Not in the striking game.
It doesn't matter at the fight game.
Not in the striking
In the
game.
MMA game. In the MMA game.
Overall.
In the MMA game, because
It
ground game takes up 90% of that when you're dominating.
No.
Fucking ground
It's equal.
submission
Overall,
and
I agree.
100%. So putting
He's
Jack.
just a higher class. I mean, this
So where are we at with it? Hold on, I got Jack
you got Jack. I got Islam. He's got.
Islam by a mile.
by a mile.
Islam.
How do you think
Easy.
Islam winning?
I told you by
Darce.
ground game decision.
By Darce.
I mean, ground game submission. That's
Ground
it. He's
game
gonna pull out
submission.
with a ground game and pull
Jack
out
by
submission.
decision.
Yeah, that's what you said earlier. Yeah.
Put that
Just like
bet
the
in.
Ian
Put
Garrett
that
clip,
bet in
this is
because you're
gonna
going to
age
make hella
great.
bread
All
on
right,
that.
we'll see.
Huh?
If you
Clip
put-
it after.
All right, and then what do we got with Tom Aspinall versus Serial Gagne?
Serial gun.
Serial.
I got Tom Aspinall by a landslide.
Yep.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Cyril fight in a long time, but I feel like he's going to come out looking good. He's probably going to try to keep the distance, but Tom Aspinall is going to
Should
catch
be an
him.
interesting fight.
I don't think
He's going to use the
win
wrestling.
a fight.
He's going to use the wrestling the same way he did against
I've never
John
watched
Jones did against Cyril Gunn.
What fights he won recently?
Not recently, but
He hasn't
I've
fought
seen
in a
him win
while.
fights.
He hasn't fought in a while.
Yeah, he got.
He's been
submitted
making
by-
movies on Netflix.
He got.
Yeah, he's like a John Wick or something. Right?
He has millions of followers on
MMA
Instagram.
fighter
He's
Yeah, he's
huge.
a French superstar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's
listen, bro.
huge.
You
Listen,
never-
I think he's gonna win.
he's getting the bag, bro.
What?
I think Tom Aspinall is. I'm too worried about John Jones and fucking Peter head.
Tom Aspinall haters.
I think Cyril is gonna shock the world. I think
love that.
He's
Cyril
the problem.
Gane is
That's
gonna
why
shock
everybody
the
wants him
world.
to fight John Jones because he's the only one who hasn't lost.
My G.
That's why John Jones don't want to fight.
Cyril Gane is gonna do an
I agree.
Ankalaev.
I agree.
Cyril Gane is gonna put an
He's going through
Ankalaev.
some type of motion right
Might be the
now.
White House.
Press him? Press
No,
Tom?
but the Dana White
Against the
came out and
fence and
said
sniff
that
his
he doesn't
crotch
want
for 5
to.
rounds?
He can't depend on him.
Cyril Gunn can't do it.
Can't
Yeah,
depend
you're
on
right.
him. He needs
He's
people
a
he can
striker.
depend
He's a
on.
striker. He's a striker.
Tom Aspinall is going to do exactly what John Jones did. As soon as the fight starts, he's going to brush him.
So how does Cyril Gane win fights?
Cyril Gunn wins fights. A kickboxer. He's a
Bro,
kickboxer.
what do you mean? Have you not
He's
seen
knocked people out.
You
What has he
haven't-
done?
You haven't seen none of his fights?
It was before Francis.
All his fights I've seen, he gets mopped. All his fights.
That's a
I
lot.
swear
There's
to
no
God.
way. He only lost. Previous to this, he lost to John Jones. That's
Francis,
Yeah.
John
John
Jones.
Jones.
it. Francis and John Jones. Those are his losses. He's whooped everybody else's ass. Dude. What are you talking
I
about?
haven't seen the fights where he's whooping
That's
his
Well,
exactly.
ass.
I
You
can't
better-
think of the name off the top of my head.
Who is
What do
it?
you
That's
mean?
what I'm saying. They don't exist.
He beat Derek Lewis.
He beat the heavyweight class is not big names. He beat like the
How did he beat Derek
Tiburas,
It was
the
a knockout, I think.
yeah.
He knocked him out? Okay.
Volkov. I think Cyril Gunn beat Volkov.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a robbery.
Derek Lewis.
That was a robbery. That was the fight I saw that he won, and it was a robbery. We saw it
I'm
live. We
dead.
saw it together in fucking,
Nah.
Billards?
We didn't see Cyril Gunn fight live.
I saw it with you.
Yeah.
Probably.
I saw Cyril Gane versus Volkov, and it was a robbery. That's the famous clip where Dana White goes to Volkov after the fight. We're gonna make it up to you. There's a famous clip of him saying we're gonna make it up to you, and then make up shit.
You
They
sure
gave
is
Cyril
that-
Gane the fucking title match.
Right.
You remember watching that
I
one,
think I
right?
remember
I think
that,
it was
yeah.
me, you, and I think you were there.
Who knows?
That was so
It
long
was at
ago.
the
It had to be a Billards. The
was
one
it
in the route?
Billards? It
We
was-
haven't gone
no,
there
nigga, it was-
forever.
Ninja. It was the one down south. Yeah, it's funny that I even made it a point. It was the one down south. I was flirting with the waitress,
Down.
and the waitress sucked. And there
That was
multiple
Buffalo
bars.
Wild Wings. You
By
so-
our crib? By our crib?
That was
No.
Buffalo Wild Wings where you
No,
were.
no, he
Talking
knows
about
that.
where we saw, I know
Oliveira,
Buffalo Wild Wings,
yeah,
we saw
not
Oliveira.
that
There was a
Not
waiter,
that
but
one.
you're saying
the other one. Is that Duffy's?
Duffy's.
At
Yes.
Duffy's.
Duffy's. That's
We
also
We
down
saw that.
south.
Where did you
Yes.
see that fight at?
I don't even remember that fight. Must
We
have not
got
been.
lit as fuck, man.
No, you
I
had
pulled
too
up
many
late as hell.
brewskis in you, babe.
I was at a company party that day, and then I pulled up on y'all ladies for the last couple fights.
Probably,
y'all were
yeah.
late. I remember.
Bro, because we're real MMA fans. We go out and we drink beers and we watch fights.
Hella beers.
That's part of them. That we're gonna use that in the intro for sure. That's great.
Because we're
All right,
UFC.
so y'all got Aspinall. I got Cyril Gane. This is gonna age well. Volkov versus Jailton Almeida.
Who
Can't believe
against
they gave him
Jailton?
fucking
Almeida.
Alexander Volkov, the one that we were just talking about. I
Almeida.
can't believe they gave him Jailton Almeida, bro. That's so crazy.
I honestly don't even care about that fight.
You don't care.
It's a good
I
fight. It's
thought
a
you were
heavyweight
gonna care
fight.
about it either.
Any heavyweight fight, I'm
It is a
interested
cool
in.
fight. I like it. Whatever.
It's all right.
All right, and we did Jack versus Islam. All right, Leon Edwards versus Prates. Carlos Prates.
I got Leon. I
just-
want to see
that's
Prates
crazy.
win,
How
but I
can you-
got I got
too,
Leon.
bro. I'm on the
How
same
can you
shit.
pick
I think
Leon?
Rocky's gonna win.
by logic.
I took a 5-5.
Nah.
Yeah.
You think Leon? What has Leon done
think
recently
Leon's gonna
to
take
show
him
you
to
that he's gonna
school.
be Pratas?
I
What?
think he's gonna take Buddy to school.
Headshot, bang. That's what he's done.
And then what happened after that?
What happened after that?
What happened after that?
But
What has he done after that?
He was a former champion.
Look at Carlos Pratas.
When I'm looking at a former champion compared to Carlos Pratas, who's up and coming, I'm just saying, as a bettor, I'm gonna lean towards Leon.
I would say you would. He's not an
As
up
a
and comer.
fan,
He's not an up and comer.
As
He
a
is-
fan,
by law.
I want to see Pratas win because he's
Inform me, guys. Okay, Leon lost to Bilal. Bilal vacated the belt, right?
no, he lost to Jack Della Maddalena.
Oh, he lost to Jack. Oh, that's that division. I was trying to remember what division, who's champion of that division.
Mhm.
Got it. Okay, yeah, yeah. Jack's mopping all them dorks.
Crazy take.
So, but
Pratas, I don't think Pratas could shake shit on Jack.
I think Leon is too experienced
Pratas
in the striking field
is
to
a
have
monster.
Pratas come in and school him on that. So if anything, it'll be a decision win for Pratas somehow.
What?
But I
Bro,
I'm
Pratas
leaning-
is listening to you right now, like decision.
I
me?
like Pratas. I think he's a great fighter, but I just feel like Leon, his striking is up there. He's top tier with and
Yep.
yes, obviously as a fight fan, Pratas has a little bit like he's like super interesting to watch because he's like you feel me, he goes for it. But,
Yeah.
But I just think that Leon's gonna be able to pull through.
How?
Yeah,
How decision?
Yeah, Leon
Yeah,
Edwards.
decision.
He's gonna point fight him for 5 rounds.
Yeah, me too.
We'll come
That's
back,
what you
we'll
think?
come back to this and we'll see.
I think
No,
the
but I
same.
want
Izzy
you
made a
because I
whole career
completely
doing that.
disagree with that. 'cause-
All right, well we'll see how
can-
it ages.
No, but I just
Disagreement.
how
So
can
tell
you-
me, how is Pratas winning the fight?
how can you? I just the thing that baffles me is how can you be a Leon Edwards fan? Really,
I'm
the
not,
way that
I
he
not a
never,
fan,
I never
we're
said that I was a fan.
talking-
I said as a bettor.
as a better,
Thank you.
as a
Thank
better,
you.
you think Leon is
As a
the
logical man.
Yes, as
Logical
a logical
finances.
man, as a logical bettor, I think that if I was betting, I'd lean Leon. But as a
Leon.
fan,
Leon.
I want to see
And
Pratas win.
as you were saying, let's come back to this because Leon Edwards is going to cross sniff Carlos Pratas. He's going to use his grappling. He's going to try to put him up against the
and he's
fence.
gonna win.
He's not going to strike versus Carlos Pratas.
But he's gonna
But
win.
you're talking about his striking.
I'm
You're
talk-
talking about his striking.
Yeah.
He's going to strike him. He's a better striker. That's so wrong.
No, I didn't say he was a better. I said his
No,
striking
he's
is
gonna-
more experienced
He's
than
gonna point
Pratas.
fight him, and he's
striking
gonna
is
be
more
technical.
experienced. You don't have to
like
say
Ian Gary, like Ian Gary did him. Same repeat.
that was a repeater. Go put the clip right here. How he almost fucking finished him in the 3rd round.
in the 5th, right? That was the main event.
Main event, 5th round.
5th round, but guess what? The 4 rounds before was Mop City, School City. We
No,
have
it
it on a podcast watching it live.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Mopping him is crazy. He was point fighting him. I mean, he wasn't.
I mean, but he was tagging him up and he was beating him, and Pratas had nothing to do. Pratas was like, "What the fuck do I do?" And we saw it, bro.
We live in a world where your feelings determine who's on your ticket.
All right, so Oliveira versus Fiziev.
Fiziev versus.
Oliveira, Charles Oliveira, do bro.
I got Brazil. Charles DuBronx for sure.
Man, it's feeling bad for
Charles.
bro, listen, hey, one of the first episodes we ever filmed, it ended up being like episode 47 or 48. Yeah, it's 47 or 46. I don't know. We're gonna put it right here.
We'll figure it out.
We picked our favorite fighters, me and Freshy, and Charles was, I think, my first pick, if not second.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, I don't know, man. It took a sad for
How'd you feel after watching Charles Oliveira get knocked out by Ilia Topuria?
I was with you. It sucked.
Yeah.
He had just ate a couple shots before, and I was fucking drunk as fuck, belligerent in the middle of Buffalo Wild Wings, and I was like, he's eating them. He's eating them. You see, it's the strength. I'm telling you, it's a size difference. He's eating them. And in the middle of me saying that,
Yeah.
and then literally within 5 seconds, Fresh is trolling me. Yeah, you see,
Putting the song name, putting the song, the intro song.
I kept blasting the intro song in their ear.
No, but before Freshy did that, my dad calls me.
Like a legend.
Son, I know you might have lost money. I know you lost money on this, and I'm
But I
sorry.
told you.
But hey, nobody fucking with that guy. Tucka. Like, man, fuck all you people.
I know you tried to
I
tell
just
him.
lost the house.
Ilia, no joke.
He's no joke. He's the truth.
But what I would want for
Yeah,
Ilia is
for
for
real.
him to keep going, not to retire early. I want him to
Facts.
keep. Like, he's talking about retiring early. He's talking about it.
When did he say
And I want him to clean his division before
They
going to
all say
different
that.
weights.
That
And
nigga's a made man, bro.
Yeah.
Get me, man. He just started dominating.
No, but he supposedly
needs
had
to
money
clean his
before.
division.
He
He's
had,
got money.
yeah, he had money before.
Yeah, Armin
he
came out
was-
shitting on him, saying he's not a real rich kid.
That's raw. That's raw though. Like you like think about it. You got money. You got so many other things you can do. You don't even have to go through all the shit that you have to do as a fighter. And he still chooses to do it because he knows he's that raw and comes out and knocks all your favorite fighters out.
So
Shout out
Ilia
to
beats
Topuria.
Justin Gaethje. So Ilia beats Justin Gaethje.
100%.
100%.
110.
Justin, I don't believe that.
I
think
can't
Justin's-
doubt Ilia anymore. I can't doubt him.
Exactly.
Max
I'm not
Holloway-
doubting Ilia either.
Anybody who doubts Ilia is crazy.
I got
You're
Ilia
a-
versus
you're a
anybody.
fish.
Against any.
John Jones, I got Ilia.
We're gonna do.
Hold on.
I got Ilia versus John Jones.
We're gonna do.
That's a different weight class.
I'm saying like just hypothetically.
That's how you never doubt him
I
anymore.
can't doubt
I
him.
get you. I
I
You
can't
see,
doubt him.
I get that.
Or I need complete silence to just do something real quick. You see, I knew Justin Gaethje could beat Ilia.
Nah.
You see, I knew Ilia wasn't gonna beat. My bad. You see, I knew Justin Gaethje couldn't beat Ilia, but that way, whatever happens,
You got
I'm
the
right.
clip.
All right,
sense,
so
makes
entonces, I really want to see. I think Patty versus Armin's the fight. A lot of people are on the Patty train.
But-
I think Patty needs to earn the belt one more time before he fucking gets it. And I think the Armin's fight is the fight.
I'll tell you what.
But can we go back for 1 second for the Charles C fight?
Oh yeah, we didn't even say our predictions. We just started shitting on Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
But the thing that I want to bring up is he just fought and got knocked out like a few months ago.
Right.
Which doctor approved him to get back in the ring? Like,
It's already been like more than 4 months.
but he has a bad concussion.
Yeah.
Why is he getting in the ring 4 months?
Money, man. Dana
You
don't
know
pay
why?
these boys
That's
nothing.
He's paying the
What's the-
doctor.
what's
There's
the
no
legal
way.
time?
Dana doesn't pay these boys
What's the
nothing.
legal time between fights?
I'm pretty sure it's like 2 months.
I love how my dad
Concussion.
looks at me like I know. I don't
It
know.
is. It's like
It's 4 months.
You've told me before. It's like 3 or 4 months or something like that.
It's probably
really?
4 months.
Oh, I probably read it online.
Yeah,
man.
it's probably
We're
4
not
months.
meant to process all the information we process. It's crazy.
Here's the thing, though. That's your profession. Your profession is to fight. If you get knocked out, so be it. You have another fight coming up. Get ready. That's your profession.
Facts. No, you should
That's the
stay
intro
ready.
too.
Stay ready.
Stay ready.
So you don't have to get
Hey,
ready.
look at that.
3 months.
Look at that.
3 months,
3
90
months is
days.
the league. You see?
If it's an
Stay knocked out,
unconscious,
so you don't have to get knocked
if you're
out.
unconscious,
Shut up.
if you're unconscious like Oliveira was, it's 90 days. If you got knocked out, but like Gene Silva did, 60 days, and then TKO 30 days. That's what I just found quickly.
30 minutes.
I'm pretty sure it varies by
I think
state.
that's what he told
and
me.
shit like
He
that.
had told me that before.
Yeah, he probably brought
He
that up
probably looked it
before.
up on ChatGPT and
Right, and then that's it.
it
Next,
probably
next
came
time,
out-
cited it.
Yeah.
No,
I never.
I don't remember.
the fighters probably said it. The commentators, who knows? Like, there's a lot of information. It didn't register in my brain.
I watch a
The
lot
whole
of
point
fights.
is, I think realistically, you shouldn't fight after getting knocked out more than. I think you need at least 5 to 6 months. I argue 6.
Yes.
I think half a year. You got to figure out life. You need at least a month or 2 of like.
but
Damn.
guess what?
Like,
You're-
bro, have you guys not seen Get Rich or Die Trying? 50 got shot 9 times. And, like, he has, like, there's a whole scene that sums up, like, 2 months
Great
of him,
movie.
like, by the beach with the kid and his chick. And he's
Love
like,
that scene.
I got to recover. And, like,
Yeah.
that sums up the 2 months of his recovering, doing workout. Like,
That-
when a guy gets knocked out, I think they got to go through that 50 Cent scene and Get Rich or Die Trying where he's like,
But that,
I'm going to come back.
What a
I'm
great-
going to get majestic.
What a
what, doc-
movie.
what
What a
doctors,
majestic.
what
Love
doctors
that
are
movie.
saying though that should only take 3 months.
Yeah, doctors are, imagine. Whatever.
It goes by state, I'm guessing. Because if you get knocked out in
It does go by
Arizona,
state.
And
the
that's
doctor in
different.
Arizona is going to give you 120 days.
And the MMA, the UFC is different guidelines than the boxing commission.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the boxing commission is just.
Well,
a
estamos
lot more
acabando.
But each state has their own commission. So you
yeah,
can
exactly. But
yeah.
it's a lot more than that, though.
Listen, boxing
I
is
believe
rigged.
it's a lot more time than that.
Yeah,
Oh,
boxing is way
we
more.
still haven't finished the predictions and we still got to do the White House.
All right, let's go.
Wilding. So Patty versus it's gonna be Justin versus Ilia. You guys have give Justin no chance. Not me, Justin. I believe in you. Patty.
Great fight, though.
Then it is Patty versus Armin. If it's Ilia versus Justin, it's got to be Patty versus Armin.
But where are we getting this
allegedly.
Justin from? This is where are we getting
Because that's what they've announced that Ilia's fighting.
They've
fighting
announced
Justin.
it.
Yeah, and Justin.
I haven't
Justin
seen
did. Listen, I love Justin, but one thing he's done in his career that I don't like is this. He tweeted, "Oh, I'm gonna." He said, "I'm gonna retire if I don't get the championship next." I'm like,
Because he
come
was
on.
promised it. They said to him, take
Who's
this
it?
Max Holloway fight. Like we need like
Do we really believe everything Dana White says? He literally
Yes.
said,
No,
slap,
Justin
slap,
said this.
slap, whatever the fuck was the
Dana
most
White
fun
is
of
a man
the-
of his word.
Justin Gaethje said this. He's the one that said this. They told me to fight Max Holloway, and if I fight him, they promised me a title shot. That's what Justin Gaethje said. And now he fought Max Holloway. Yeah, he lost, but they promised him
title
a
shot so he can retire.
But that's the point. If you get promised a title shot contingent on fighting somebody, I think it means you should win that fight. Not just, fight him, get your ass knocked out, laid out,
Bad.
and you're still going to get a title shot.
Oh,
I think
that's
that
true.
makes sense.
That's a great point. That
Because,
But
it
does
I
make
can't
sense
think of
if
it
he's
off the top of
stepping
my
in
head.
as he's stepping in as a favor. He's already doing you a favor for whoever
But you
called
still
out.
gotta win,
No, but-
bro.
But still,
If you're
still
not
gotta win.
victorious, I'm not
but that was probably the deal, though. That was probably
Yeah,
the deal.
what happened is that Justin
100%.
Gaethje was supposed to fight for
these
the
guys
belt.
are bad. Okay, come
Justin
That was probably the
Gaethje-
deal.
on. You're not even just a Gaethje fan. You guys-
No, I love Justin Gaethje. He's a
Yeah,
great fighter.
bro.
I love Justin Gaethje too, but I'm just saying, realistically, if he would have won the Max Holloway fight, I have no doubt he would have had the title shot.
Yeah.
But Max won, he got it.
But Max won.
But
Exactly.
But the thing is that Justin,
I get you.
he was supposed to fight for the belt.
Wait, Dana is a stand-up guy, bro.
Yeah. He's a
I
stand-up
mean,
guy.
whatever. You could
Dana,
laugh.
pay the fighters
He's a
more, man.
stand-up guy, bro.
You could laugh and you
That I
could
don't agree with.
criticize that he pays the fighters
What?
or whatever.
I feel like the fighter
You
pay
don't
is
judge
actually.
somebody. You're not in their
Right?
position. You don't know what they're going through.
You think? Oh, the hon. This is a crazy hot take. You think fighter pays good?
No, the way that
I've
the,
never heard this argument.
My
but
take-
besides Dana.
People
No, but
become
look, but
millionaires in the
you're
UFC.
stop it.
you're taking out of whatever
Out of context.
out of context. What I'm trying to say is, a lot of fighters don't report what they're paying, what they're getting paid, and stuff like that. And you hear, they're getting, but the big guys like Izzy and these guys, Sean O'Malley, these
the
big names
pays
that we know.
public. You know the pays public, right? You know, like we more or less know what all the,
You
the
know
fighter
what the
contracts
fighters
are.
get,
They get paid. They sign a certain dollar contract for X amount of fights, and then they have the fight bonuses, which we all know.
I know how the
publicly what
contracts work. I'm just saying they're saying that these fighters getting paid bad. I feel like that's incorrect in
Incorrect,
a
yeah.
lot of cases.
Dana's gonna give you some
I
free
think
tickets.
they
My
can
boy's
get
trying to get the
paid
free
more.
tickets for
No,
Bane.
there is fighter
that's
pay
always the
problems
case,
with the
bro.
new guys coming in. They're getting paid 5 and 5, and it's $1 billion company. Why are these guys getting paid
They
5
have
and
to
5?
work their way up.
Exactly, but that's what's wrong about it. You
Right.
shouldn't get paid 5,000. You're fighting on the biggest platform in the world. You should probably get paid a little bit more because these guys are making billions of
How much
dollars.
you guys think Kamzat is getting paid?
Oh, he's getting paid millions.
He's getting now.
Millions
He's
on top of
getting millions.
millions.
But guess what?
But
He
and
also
you know what's the thing
started
is
at a
about-
certain number.
You know-
he didn't start off at there. He started off and worked his way up and earned his way. He won. Now his pay gets bigger. That's what that's built upon.
And I
You think
think
his starting pay was the same as everybody else?
yes,
what?
Think so?
he was a nobody when he first
No,
came
because
in.
it depends. Because when you fight out of the UFC and you still build the hype, it depends on your hype that you bring, the viewers you bring. It's all a numbers game. It doesn't matter.
the
you
guys
guys
coming
can
from
say,
PFL?
they deserve to get paid more. No, you deserve. You need to. If you deserve anything, it depends on how much viewers you bring to the platform. So if you're somebody, you might maybe not as good as fighter as this guy, but you bring hella views to the platform, we gotta pay you more. White House card. Let's get it.
Yeah, so now usually we do the big 3 episode, but today we're gonna do big 3 dream White House cards. Basically, our 3 envisions or whatever dream ideas for what we would like that
Predictions.
White House card to look like. Our predictions.
Yes.
What do you guys think? You want to start from the top, the bottom, whatever? Just we'll fight you out.
Anyway, yeah. Who do you want to start first?
Well, whatever. I told y'all earlier. I think the main one of the main events would be John Jones versus Francis Ngannou. That would be raw.
That would be amazing.
I like that more than John Jones
love
versus Tom
that fight.
Aspinall.
you
I
think
love
Francis
that.
could get back in the UFC?
I mean,
I don't think.
I
so.
think it'll be like a situation where
Probably
where
not.
PFL's so small, they'll be like, all right, we're gonna license our one fighter to do this one thing,
and
for
take
White
like
House,
a small
for
percentage.
America, right? Yeah, type shit.
That's a dream prediction.
I think.
The fight-
I mean, because the whole point is John Jones is gonna be a part of it, like
PFL's not gonna
regardless. Tom, everybody thinks it's John Jones, Tom Aspinall, but
great
like
fight,
I have
but-
like I have more interest in seeing John Jones versus Francis Ngannou.
Yes, I get that.
I have more interest in that.
It's an
than
interesting
John Jones
fight.
versus Tom Aspinall.
It's an interesting fight.
So I think that's
Because of how big
one of
Ngannou is.
the
and-
main events, if
and
not
how,
the main
how,
event.
how,
How much easier of a fight it is for John Jones. That's a good.
Facts.
I don't think
But
that's.
Francis trained. Francis got better at
I don't
wrestling.
think Francis is an easy fight
Yeah,
anywhere.
Francis has looked better wrestling.
Babo,
Francis looked better wrestling. Francis looked better wrestling. I think he'll spark John Jones. I think
I
Francis
don't know,
sparks
dog.
John
After
Jones.
Anthony Joshua tapped that chin, I don't know. Not the same.
Really?
I never looked at him.
In a boxing match
Yeah, no.
compared to an MMA
Yeah,
match.
boxing
though.
He
completely
fought
different
MMA
than
after
MMA.
that in PFL against some 7-foot Brazilian.
Mopped that
dude.
guy, wrestled that
Mopped
guy,
him.
and mopped that guy. Wrestled him like John Jones. Wrestled him and dominated
Ground
him
and
wrestling.
pound,
Yeah, ground
It's an
and pound.
interesting fight, though. I
Yeah.
want to see that.
That was a fight that you would want to see like 3-5 years ago.
I wanted to.
Not anymore.
Right.
But I mean, the White House card's gonna be like in, a couple months from now, like a damn near, a little bit less than a year. So like,
If they can make that happen,
I think I'll still want to see
Jones
that
and
fight.
Aspinall would be dope.
That's what I have.
John
on
Jones
mine.
not going to take that fight.
Yeah.
And
So who do you have next? So you got John Jones and Ngannou, and then you got what?
He's too smart for that.
I got John Jones versus Ngannou, and then everybody was. You guys were saying, well, Conor versus Michael Chandler. I came up with this. I think it would be cool for me to watch Conor versus Ilia.
You know what's even cooler than that? Conor versus Khabib. Khabib comes back for the White House
Oh,
card.
Khabib's gonna
That's what I wrote down.
bro. Khabib will murder
can you
him.
That would be a
imagine that?
huge fight.
If
Khabib will murder him.
Khabib comes back for the White House card,
What?
holy fuck.
Khabib will murder him, bro.
Holy,
He's not
yeah,
even-
but who cares? But
But
it's about the
Khabib is
point
like. Have you seen Khabib lately? Looks like a dad. He has dad bod going. He's
Yeah,
not.
but you didn't want to watch
brother,
that.
he can get back, brother.
No, I agree.
problem,
He could get
brother.
back, but
Yeah, no.
that would be huge. Imagine that announcement.
be huge.
Khabib
Well,
coming back.
Who you
Yeah,
got?
if you can't do, if you can't pull off Ilia versus Islam, I think you do Ilia versus Conor, because Conor was just wild, and you gotta put Conor on the card anyways. Wildest guy ever. And then if you do Ilia versus Conor, that opens up Islam to fight Patty.
Islam versus Patty.
Islam versus Patty the Baddie?
155.
Really?
That would be easy mop for Islam.
For Islam?
Easy mop.
I don't think about easy. 'cause-
Easy mop.
No, I don't think it'll be easy because Patty's
guys-
also really good on the
But you
ground.
guys just underestimate Islam so much.
I don't
He's just
underestimate him. I'm just logical.
easy.
And then we got Amanda Nunes and Kayla Harrison, and then Colby versus Kevin Holland. I think that
Colby
would
versus
count.
Wow, Colby
Yeah.
versus Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
I hate Kobe coming.
And
to
also Amanda
And I-
Nunes. I like Amanda Nunes as I think I had that one on my card as well.
Yeah, that's what imagine the Go versus
fire, yeah.
the little monster.
Like,
but,
yeah, Amanda.
okay, and also a really raw women fight. I know Jose had a good joke. You gotta say what you were saying.
No, that
the
is
biggest
that is-
mistake was we were predicting the fights, like talking about which fights we want in the White House. You do not want a female fight on. That's the first mistake.
No,
you're
not
gonna
unless
make. Dana knows better than
not
that. He's not
unless
gonna
it's
put
Amanda Nunes.
Amanda
Amanda
Nunes.
Nunes.
Nunes is the truth.
Yeah, she's.
I agree,
she's
but it's the White
one.
House.
But I couldn't think of a spot for
Doesn't
Alex
matter.
Pereira. I couldn't
Yeah, but
think
she's
of a
I don't
fighting
think
Kayla
Trump-
Harris.
I don't think Trump
Amanda
would
Nunes
let a
versus
female fight
Kayla
them.
Harris, who's an American on
Give me an
steroids.
all male fight, or else you can't come to the White House.
Yo, I get it.
Relax.
Listen.
You need some better bitches
Hey,
in here.
listen.
And
Misogynist.
Dana's like, Mr. President, good, sexy women can't fight good.
Yo, if there's one woman that should be on that White House card, it's Tracy Cortez. Nothing else.
Yeah, but not fighting, just like
Nothing else.
hosting.
Ring girl.
I don't
just-
want to see nothing
Ring
else.
girl,
Dana.
Tracy
Crazy
Cortez is ring
Cortez
girl.
or nothing.
Hey, that's crazy. She's never gonna come on my podcast.
She's such a
That's
baddie.
like, you fucking
She's the best.
misogynist
She's
piece of
the
shit.
one baddie
So
in the
what are your
UFC.
predictions for the cards, guys? What you guys got any special
All
fights?
right.
We already know Tom Aspinall from John.
Yeah, I already said John Jones versus Aspinall is my number one because I want to see that. I think John Jones is going to take that, though, by the way. I think John Jones can beat Aspinall. I know it's controversial, but I think he can do it.
But why?
Why?
hasn't he fought him?
Because-
Why hasn't he fought him?
Because, listen,
Yeah, no. Think
I don't
John
know
Jones has a crush on
why
Tom
John Jones hasn't fought him, and you know what? But when the stars align, they'll align. All right, Pimpin'?
Listen, I think he's scared of him, bro. I think it's on some like.
Say what y'all want. You can't say
Yeah.
that the GOAT is scared of anyone. He is the most
How's he the
strategic.
GOAT if he did
He's the
steroids?
He's
He
the.
cheated.
He did steroids.
He's
he
a
did
cheater.
cocaine. So what, my nigga?
Cocaine doesn't
It
make you a
costs to be
cheater.
the boss, bro. You gotta do what it takes sometimes to be the greatest. All right. Listen, they gonna hate regardless. They always gonna find one flaw. John Jones, you're the GOAT. That's all I have to say. After that, I got Conor versus Chandler, of course, because that fight's supposed to have been done. But that's obviously, that's a regular one. Next one after that, I got Ilia versus Makhachev. I want to see Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev for sure, and I want to see it at 155. I don't want to see it at
perfectly
170.
for the White House because if Islam wins and Ilia wins,
Yes,
that'll be a perfect White House.
exactly. I want to see that at 155 though, and I feel like that'll be the fairest between the both.
But the thing
Yes.
is that Islam just vacated his belt to go to 170. He's not gonna vacate it after he beats Jack and go back down to 155.
No,
If
there
he-
It's
was
gonna have to be at 170.
It's gonna be at 170.
Yeah.
if he wins,
Is-
it'll only
going up too?
it'll only be
He
at
wants-
170 if Islam wins the 170 belt.
Yeah.
If he
Even
loses,
if Islam
he
loses,
comes back
he still
to
has a big
Ilia.
fight. Yeah.
Think about it. You gotta
doubt he's gonna
come.
lose.
You gotta come back down from that loss and fight Ilia. Damn. Good luck with that, buddy.
Yeah, but I
We'll
doubt
see
he's
who's a
gonna
pound for pound after that.
I doubt he's gonna lose.
Next, after that, I got Chimaev versus Adesanya. That will be a fire ass fight to have on the White House card. I'll tell you why, because that obviously is he's gonna get tested on his ground game, and a lot of people might not want to see that Chimaev dominate him on the ground game, right? Whatever. But if they just stand and bang though, like imagine that. If Ilia I mean, not Ilia. If Chimaev and Adesanya both just stand and bang, that would be fire. But I think Chimaev will get pieced up by Izzy if they did that. And last one is Amanda versus Harris. Obviously, Amanda Nunes versus Kayla Harris on the White House card. Shout out to that. That shit's fire.
That'll be a good fight.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
Where's Kamala Harris?
Mm-hmm.
Kamala Harris is crazy. I think
Kayla Harris.
the John versus Tom has to be. I mean, that has to be the best fight that the UFC can make right now.
Right.
I feel like that's the biggest fight. If we get that on the White House, which I don't think is gonna happen because of what Dana said about John regarding he can't like trust him because
Yeah, he's saying he's not reliable. Yeah, he's not dependable. Exactly,
Guys
reliable.
that can rely on.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he said
for a White House card,
and he said
it's like a one in a lifetime thing. You need people to.
Yeah.
If I book you for this fight, you need to show up.
You know why? Because John Jones, even though you're the
John
GOAT.
Jones and he sells out.
Yeah. No, because hey, listen, for real though.
So funny, bro. Hey,
Yo.
low key, I think he's
For a
on that
bender?
Because
Can you
think about
imagine?
it. No, it's just his character. It's like
Yo,
I'm the GOAT.
if you want to be the GOAT,
It's about the White
if you
House.
want to be the GOAT, you get booked on the White House card and then say fuck it and
think
go on a
about it, just
bender
the way he's
instead.
coming about it. For my country, I want to represent. It's like, God,
Nah.
now all of a sudden you want to fight.
He's like, do I fight on the
the
White
fuck
House
outta here.
card or do cocaine and hookers?
hookers.
Listen,
I think he's doing fighters.
you know, sometimes you
He's
gotta
a changed
pick and
man.
choose.
He's
Nah,
not
it'd
on
be
there.
dope if he does it and he fights Tom Aspinall.
And on
America and UK, like
on cocaine.
White House card.
Can you imagine? Take a whack and whoop Tom Aspinall's ass,
And then
The
right
GOAT.
after, like they take the win away from him because he
on
was.
steroids and cocaine.
right?
Might as well.
And they say we're gonna strip him. Fuck it.
You hear that and
Goat
be like,
status.
what kind of
Doesn't care
stripping
about
are we
it.
talking about?
Yo, I can't wait. I can't wait for that to air.
Hey, so what do you got, Jose? You got any curveballs?
The other one that was throwing earlier is Conor versus Khabib. That'll be a huge
Conor-
announcement.
Wow.
Big
Bring back
names.
Khabib to whoop Connor's ass.
Khabib.
What a comeback.
That'll be just a big fight, big
Wow.
names.
They'll have to have both teams caged up, like the.
Yeah.
I think they're over that. I think they become. I think it'll be. They don't,
I mean, who's
White House too. They got the security there. They're. Nothing.
want beef with
Nobody's
the Secret
pushing
Service.
nobody that fight.
No, yeah.
Nobody's getting into nothing. But other than Conor and Khabib, Conor and Michael Chandler, that would be, I think, a good fight. Can't put.
Yeah, it's hard to place Connor. That's why I thought of
Yeah.
Ilia. I was like, fuck.
I feel like it's a good comeback fight for Conor if he's planning on maybe fighting one or two more times. It'll be a great fight. Izzy versus Alex, 3.
Izzy versus Alex 3. I love that.
Wow, huge fight.
Izzy versus Alex. That's actually
Yeah.
kind of
Cool.
cool.
Before actually, because they fought before. No?
They
Bro.
That'd be 5.
Well, in the
That'd be
UFC,
5.
To be 5.
Because they're counting their 2 kickboxing,
2 kickboxing matches.
1. So that'd be 5.
That'd be the
Yeah.
5. That'd
Izzy
be
only
crazy.
won the 4th fight.
He's gonna watch us
and
and
a
be like,
crazy fight.
I'm done.
And,
I don't want to fight him anymore.
And the craziest
He had the
way-
best win
No,
out of all of them.
no, because Izzy got knocked out in
What the
kickboxing.
celebration with the
The celebration is
what?
He
The
Izzy
off the
did-
fence in Miami.
he did the best
What?
celebration
That was a
ever in the
crazy-
UFC.
Man, such Izzy
Ever.
fans.
No.
Izzy, when he did the arrows and then he broke it because you know how Chandler
Knock-
comes out with the arrow. So when he did that, everybody was like, "What?" And then they did a bunch of like avatar reels with it. Like, bro, that shit was legendary.
The
And then
edits,
people
yeah,
are
the
now
edits.
copying. You've seen other people copy the celebration.
Yeah,
with the,
yeah. The most legendary fucking
the way he
celebration
knocked him
ever.
out. He was against the fence. He was getting
Yeah,
leg kicked. He was
yeah.
getting.
He
Was
says
this
that he
it for
lured
Izzy?
him in. He lured him into the cage and then bounced off the cage and then knocked him out with a
Crazy.
2-piece so fast that you had to rewatch it in slow motion to see what happened.
And then the ground and pound after too. He grounded like one. He got one good ground and pound.
Izzy's biggest fans.
Izzy versus Alex.
I'm the Izzy fan here. These guys are not Izzy fans, but it's alright though. I ride for mine,
I'm
even
a fight
in
fan.
the good and the bad.
That's a great fight.
No,
Izzy
great
versus
fight.
Alex. I mean,
Yeah.
regardless who wins, that's gonna be a
All
great
right,
fight.
so we got the trilogy, the ending the trilogy. What else we got on the card?
and that's it.
I mean, that's pretty. I couldn't really think of any other fights. I'm sure that there's other
You're
ones
missing
out
one.
there.
Yeah,
you
I was
can't-
trying to think of like original ones that we haven't seen.
You're anti-women, of course, so you don't want to do the Kayla Harris. The Kayla Harrison.
Nah, I
Amanda
just think
We're
it
Nunes
was
not
pretty-
fight.
anti-women.
I think it would just be funny. It's just we put Amanda Nunes, Kayla in the prelim, like the first,
In
the last
It's
prelim
crazy
fight,
in the prelims.
because the main card is gonna be so stacked.
In the prelims is so leftists.
The feeling is all lefties. All right, you got any message to the lefties and the magatards?
Fuck the left. That's my message to them. Fuck the left.
All right, what about you, Jose? Any message to the people out there in the world?
No, it's just gonna be a great next few weeks for the UFC, and I'm excited. Can't wait to watch the Contender Series. Been going crazy. Good new fighters entering the UFC. Big fight cards coming up. Excited. Let's get it.
Hell yeah, my boy on the podcast. Shout out Jose, man. First time on the pod. And shout out to you for listening. We'll see y'all next week. Peace, guys.
Feel it in your core when we kick it through the door. This is true hardcore.